Hello guys and welcome back to another crypto update. Today we're gonna analyze a little bit the DXY and Bitcoin, and further on we go to the altcoins. So let's dive in. We can clearly see that the DXY is currently reaching this green channel, which in previous history it served as resistance, and we could actually go back down to retest this channel. What does that mean for Bitcoin? We can see that these two times in March 20th and about December 15th were actually the start of bull market here. November 15 and March 20th were the start of two bull markets. So in theory, if the DXY gets rejected at this area, it could mean that on Bitcoin we could see the start of a new bull market. Of course, this is still to be seen and still is speculation, but trading is basing on history, and history is suggesting something like that. Also, we can clearly see that when the XY got supported at around February 18 here at January or February 18, we got the start of a new bear market. So in theory, we should see something like this. Now let's move to the Bitcoin chart on the daily and further on the altcoins. Zooming on Bitcoin on the daily, we can see that we are currently again retesting the lower part of this massive bear flag. And if we zoom on the 6 hourly, we can see that we have another small bear flag which today got confirmed by retouching the second touch point of the lower part of this yellow channel. And what can happen right now? Of course, it could happen that we break down, but if we zoom to the RSI, we can see that we are currently trading in this broadening wedge. So the RSI, if it does not get broken, suggests a push to the upside to get to the overbought area, which in theory would be a bounce from this area to retest the 42k area, which is the upper trend line of this channel. So that is something to be seen for now. Maybe this weekend, I think by tomorrow we'll have a clear example and a clear answer. So moving to our first altcoin is IOTX. IOTX, as I said yesterday, I opened a short here at 0.7540, something like that, and closed it immediately after going down about 3%. That is why on the smaller time frames I saw some reaction to the price, so I decided to close somewhere here. In fact, it went up pretty well and right now is going again down. But since Bitcoin, I expect a small bounce from the current price action, I decided to close it. So that is a closed trade. Moving to the next one. In fact, I even tweeted on this about 14 hours ago that I closed a short at 3% and I now opened a long trade on GMT. So be sure to add me on Twitter because I tweet every day on current trades that I usually do. GMT, as I just said, I opened a long trade here. I saw a reaction on this candle, the 6-hour candle engulfed the previous three. Also, it is currently supported by the MA ribbon. So if Bitcoin bounces back up on that channel that I previously said, I expect GMT price to at least retest the previous high. Next coin is APECOIN. APECOIN currently is bouncing pretty well from this channel here, which we charted a few days ago. Okay, it was clearly visible that we have some resistance area here, which right now flipped as support. Also, if we zoom on the 1 hourly chart, we can see that APECOIN broke a beautiful W pattern. Let me chart it here. As you can see, we got the double bottom here with bullish divergence on the RSI, broke this neckline. Okay, here, let me clear all the lines. Broke this neckline, came down back to flip it as support, and now we are bouncing back up from that support area. Unfortunately, I wasn't at home to trade this trade, but it would be a very good trade if you entered on the 1 hour chart, maybe somewhere here at the close below the W pattern, and 1 to 1.5 risk reward would push us back to these highs. So it would be a legit trade. Moving next to ZRX, which this morning I tweeted that if I see a bounce on Bitcoin from the lower part of this channel, which at that moment we were still not reaching it, and I see a double bottom on this trend line with bullish divergence, I would be interested in a long trade. And right now we are retesting that trend line, and if we zoom to the 1 hour, we still are not oversold on the RSI, and we still have no bullish divergence or double bottoms. So I'm currently expecting like APECOIN some double bottom, which will shoot us back up and break this neckline, but I want a low and the higher low as a bullish divergence on the RSI. If I see this kind of price action, I would surely enter a long trade given that Bitcoin bounces from the current price action. Next coin is GLMR. GLMR, it's looking bearish by the day. If we zoom back in this current fractal, this candle right here should be this one retouching the trend line. But right now it is visible that we are breaking below this channel, and thus we are this fractal is not valid anymore. Moving to the last altcoin, MBOX. MBOX, we are currently trading as previously said in this, let me zoom into the 4 hourly, in this descending triangle. We broke down but faked, it was a fake out, and given that Bitcoin bounces back up, we should see something trading like this, and hopefully if Bitcoin goes back to the 50k area, we should break up. But of course this is still speculation because Bitcoin is still uncertain. So that's it for today, guys. Leave me a comment down below on any altcoins you hold, you want analysis on, and see you for the next update tomorrow.